I've played a lot of characters last week and the week before, but I didn't get a chance to record anything. So, yeah, I have 5 characters to open my vaults on. So, that would be exciting, right? So, first up, my alliance druid. So, let's just see what we get. Okay, so perfect. I logged out exactly where I need to be the next morning. Um, Sometimes I'm in my little covenant area, which is also a good idea to log out and log back in on reset day so you can make sure you pick up all your callings and stuff like that if you're interested in that. So, I ended up doing about 6 keys on this character yesterday. Um, so I didn't get a chance to, get fully 3 um chest options, but they are 226. So I'd really like my legendary that I'm using on this character because it's like super good HPS. They recently buffed it, and I don't see myself changing it anytime soon. Especially since I am a Necrolord Rester Druid, and I really like that single target healing. So right off the bat, I'm pretty much gonna have to pick this one. A little offhand here. I do like haste. Let's just say that as a healer, I do like haste. And verse is not bad either. Yeah, we're gonna agree to choose this item right now. Yep. Let's see what key we got. Penguin depth 16. All right. And it is not the best push week, but it is decent. Fortified, inspiring, storming. Okay. Let's go on to the next character. So I did end up leveling this character yesterday, but since I was on a little time limit, um, I didn't get a chance to do any keys on her, so I'm gonna be doing that this week. So no weekly vault for her this week. Next week, you'll see her get some goodies, or at least one goodie. So yeah, let's go back to my other server where all my horde characters are. So I'm gonna do my yeah, I actually did a key on my druid. I only did like 1 key. And because this character is so geared, I don't really have to worry about like doing a bunch of keys for the weekly vault. I'm resto again. Surprise. Um yeah, so I'm gonna set it to Guardian. Just because I'm not the greatest tank in the world, but sometimes it's fun to do something different. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of gear for that. By the way, um, you're probably used to the Ouroboros layout by now, so you don't really need to look at the map. But I do recommend this weak aura to let you know, like, straight away where the heck everything is. I'll leave a link for this weak aura if you don't know about it yet. I'll leave it in the description below. Alright, so yeah, I set my blue spec to Guardian, and if I remember correctly, I did do a the other side 15 or something last week, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I get something for the tank spec that I'll probably never play. I'm not even worried. I'm not even gonna think about it. No, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not. Dang it. Oh, well, dang it, that's not even a scale. That's nothing close to scale. I mean, I shouldn't cry about it. Tons of tanks try week after week, and they never see it drop. I, I shouldn't expect it to drop. So, you know what? Let's just be happy with what we got. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay. Wait, didn't I just get something like this last week? Are you serious? I got a hood last week. It's just week after week I'm getting the hoods. Ugh. Alright. As I've said before, I'm not gonna expect much, you know, whatever. This is all random. It's all random. If I want to wear a ton of mastery and haste, that's the hoodie for me right there. They all look alike. What the heck? That's okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's this character's 224, almost 225. Item level 226. Wow, it's actually so people see me when I queue up. I look 226 overall in the LFG. Wow. Okay. Equipped. Okay, that's fine. I'm curious about my key. All is 16. That's a good key. All right, next up. I I know what time it is. It's Bat Bunny time. It's Bat Bunny time. Yep. No, 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 no. Bat Bunny. Look, she is my newly formed Volpera shaman. She used to be a troll. So just FYI, I'm trying to get into this whole like Volpera hype, okay? Because look, they're cute. It, it's growing on me. I'm okay with it. Yeah. So look at that. Look, I'm already set to go. My loot spec is Resto, and I've done a ton of keys. I'm gonna still set it to Resto because I'm pretty sure I did Theater of Pain last week, and Theater of Pain drops that really cool trinket, healing trinket, that the soul letting trinket. You guys know what I'm talking about? Soul letting ruby. Yeah, so you pretty much, it's from the boss where you have to like grab your soul from. I'm gonna leave my loot spec to Resto. Just for that chance. Just for that chance of getting in the ruby. Because I do have 2 DPS trinkets on. Well, we do not have a ruby available here, but we do have some stuff here. Again, these pants right here offer an exchange. I will lose 91 crit, gain 89 haste, and 11 mastery, and a few item levels. So it looks like a really good deal right here. Yeah. This one, Vial of Spectral Essence. I'm not sure that would be worth. It has speed. Not leech, unfortunately. But so you bind this essence to an enemy for 20 seconds, and then you allow allied attacks to heal for 30% of damage dealt. So you can pretty much just bank like 10k healing total, and when the essence expires, it just bursts. So up to 5 allies and 8 yards get healed. So I have a feeling I know I'm gonna pick the pants, but I'm gonna try to show you guys what I do if I'm kind of stuck or just curious about certain gear that I get in my vault, or just in general things that I have in my bags and I want to compare. So you guys are familiar with Simcraft, raid bots, stuff like that when you sim your gear. Well, a lot of that is geared towards DPS, and people assume that there isn't anything similar available to healers, but there actually is. And first of all, I'm just gonna type /simc to pick up my script for some craft, and I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna bring up this website called questionablyepic.com, and then where you want to go is after that /live, and it'll bring you up to this little like a little sim portal thing. So it's kind of similar. So I have it set to dungeon. You can set it to raid, so you can optimize anything for what your PvE content that you want. And what I click is on Top Gear. So you import some C. So you import your string here, and then submit. So you're currently, so that's good. You're currently a holy paladin, but the SimC string is for a different spec. So of course you would want to go back to the main page and select your correct character. So this used to be my name before Return of Volpera, but it was like people didn't know how to pronounce it. It was Galena Sage. Galena is a type of like mineral. Sage is a type of, plant, herb. But anyway, people just had some trouble. There's a theme going on with a lot of my character names, by the way. Like, onyx, willow. It's a type of, okay, onyx is a type of stone. Willow is a plant. Opal thistle, same idea. You guys get it. So on Horde, it's pretty much the same thing. On Alliance, it starts with sugar. Anyway, that's just a side note. So yeah, select your correct character, and then again import your string here, and then it'll like bring you up all the gear options. And yeah, so we did have a trinket and some pants to choose from. And as you can see right here, there's like a dotted outline right here in orange or like a yellow, and that's like the one that you would potentially pick. So it already has it set up for you. You don't really have to think about it unless you want to add more options that you have in your bags. So the pants and the vial trinket are selected. So then all you do is go to the bottom right corner and then click on go. So according to this, it does say to choose the vial, but you got to think about it. You can't just let bots think for you and make your decisions for you, right? So what you can do is look at the bottom and be like, how much of a difference is it anyway? So when you compare the two, like the ooze and the vial, if you had the other trinket in place of the satchel, there's like a 0.09% of HPS. And if you pick the pants instead, and you just stay with your satchel and infinitely divisible ooze, or like your PvP trinkets, or wow, DPS trinkets. Again, look at what you would gain or lose if you chose that, right? So 0.74%, 72 HPS. Like, as a healer, I've accepted the fact that I'm more of a support class, support player in general. I'm not just there to heal, I'm there to do a lot of other things. So the haste is always good to have. Haste is always good for healers because you have a lot of other chances to do other things if your abilities come off cooldown faster. So for your GCDs, and your cast times are always nice to have. So I think I'm just gonna go with the pants. I mean, I already decided before we checked on this, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys can see my thought process. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be using the pants to increase my stats to heal with, because mastery is really good for shaman healers if the target's health is lower. Um, but I'm gonna stick with my DPS trinkets for now because I like adding that, extra um support as a healer. Just kind of throw in some DPS. Yeah. So, yep, I get to replace these pants. I got these pants from a heroic Castle Nathria a long time ago. Like, I don't raid anymore. I had that like months and months ago. Okay, so we'll pick that, and then as usual, we're gonna check our key. Of course, it's Spires because I always get Spires for some reason. Every week, somebody has a Spires in my inventory. Yeah. So as I was saying, last week I did a key, and as a shaman, there's a 219 shaman. It's not. I don't think that's too low of DPS for a healer. It's pretty good, right? I can do more. But anyway, I'm going to actually equip my new pants. Oh, wow! I look kind of silly. It looks like I'm not wearing any pants. Okay, so my item level jumped to 220. Um, we're going to save this. I look really funny. Hopefully this yak stays here. It won't disappear on me. I wanna fix my monk. Uh, is there? It's too bad that I don't really have that many options for daggers. Wish they allowed us to like transmog your weapon into whatever, not just your weapon uh type. You're not just limited to the type of weapon. Okay, Mr. Yak, I will play with this one then. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I don't really have any other options. I kind of wanted to go with the little spooky bat fox Venthir, the whole Venthir aesthetic. Um, does that look? Not really. Anyway, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back to Soul Cube. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna go back to the transmog, the Hall of Curiosities. I'm on my way there since I know where it is. After looking at the map, but don't tell anyone. That's always a habit. I always have to check the map because, believe it or not, I have a degree in geography. I really do. Yeah, it's not even a joke. I got a bachelor's degree in geography. Yay! And I specialized in GIS, Geographic Information Systems. It's pretty cool. Anyway, back to transmogging. Sorry, I know this is like not part. Well, honestly, this video could just be like my little um reset day routine, like first thing first, what are you gonna do? I guess I fix my transmog. That's part of the routine. We gotta look good, presentable, a match. I wish I had better dagger mogs. Just I want to look a little scary. Like no one's scared of this. I tried so hard. I tried so hard to be scary. At least as a troll, I look menacing. Like you are kind of threatened by this gorgeous, beautiful, tall creature with lots of power. I don't know. I feel like trolls are so cool. They're so like, I don't know. They're super cool. I don't know why I changed to both bear. Honestly, oh, we're gonna go with it. I already paid for it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Yeah. So I was looking at no, that was not it. But what do you guys think? Is that good? No. The red does it match? No. I don't know. That's an option. Grunt's boot knife. A boot knife. How about this? Looks like a gore route bones. Ooh, bone saw. That looks. That sounds like. Yo, like if you hear about Bat Bunny, the vampiric fox that's sporting a bone saw, like you gotta be scared. You gotta be scared of that. Come on. Like I'm as tall. I'm gonna apply it. That's like 300 gold. I'm gonna apply it. Who cares? Apply it. We're gonna go Bat Bunny save to 99 gold because look, these are my thoughts. Look. Look how short I am. Look how tall everyone else is. So you guys see where I'm going with this. Okay, he's on my side. Like let's say we're enemies. This was an enemy character or something. And look at me. Look at me. Look, check this out. Wait, how do I... Man, I forgot. I can't... I changed... Wait, how did I... What? You know what? I'm sorry. I forgot that I changed my key bindings for some reason and I don't have the sheath. Yes, I do. Why didn't it work? Z. Oh, yo. As soon as I did it, he's like, I'm out of here. Look. He's on his talbook. He's looking at me. He knew what I was doing, probably, right? Anyway, look how short I am, and then I'm gonna go up to this guy right here, and I'm be like, yo, you like your shins. You like having those shins. Well, look at me. I have a bone saw, so don't mess with me. Because I'm right next to your shins. Yeah, I'm trying not to be violent. This is only a game. It's okay. Don't take this seriously, please. Okay. This is like RP talk. Please. Please. Just, I'm not taking this further than the World of Warcraft RP role-playing experience, okay? Alright. Alright, so we're set. We got our Mog. Got our pants on. Bat Bunny's set to go. Okay, 220. Next up, pretty sure it's Opal Thistle. Our little our little holy paladin that, you know, for some reason had a really rough time last week finding pugs that were friendly as soon as you enter their group. People are just not, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the community like lately. I don't know what's going on with people. People just need to be nicer in general, especially when you just join a group. Like, don't be repulsive for no reason, please. Alright, back to our unboxing. 211. Yeah, still 211. Item level 212 overall. Okay, that's very, very intimidating. I know. When you see something like that, queue up for your key for your 15. I know. That's the first thing that comes out of your mouth is some explicit word. I know. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm trying. I have a lot of characters, okay? I'm doing my best. Alright. So, yep, we have it set to holy, and I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I have the vial on this character. It's pretty cool, honestly. It does a good chunk of my healing when I use it. But yeah, I did quite a bit of I'm gonna pick up this just in case.
to the eternal city.
I'm sure I did at least 4 15s or something like that last week, so I have 2 26s. Yeah, I did. Wow, I did 10 mythic pluses last week. Darn. I just game. Don't you just love seeing something that you know is in a slot that you could use the item level upgrade, but then you look at the stats and you're like, well, that could have been good for another spec if I ever play that spec, right? I don't really play Ret. But yeah. So 16 item level increase on the cloak. And we've got avoidance this time. Wow. Wow. So I get to sacrifice some health to charge the phylactery. I don't know. I don't really feel like replacing any of these trinkets. I really love my changeling. I got really lucky last week. Avoidance is good because I am a melee style healer. I am the melee build. And this is just a loss. 56 burst is good, but not worth losing. Wait a minute. Hey, I just noticed. You see that? Item level 200, upgrade level 6 out of 12. Does that mean you can still upgrade your Valor or your Vault gear with Valor? That's pretty cool. That's probably, I mean, let's just check it out. Like, if I had no other use for Valor, I'd probably choose that. Believe it or not, I'd probably choose these Flesh Fuse Crushers because I do really like those stats. Look at them stats. 36 haste, 56 verse just for 200. Wow. Cloak. Anyway, back to our questionably epic page. We're gonna go back to live. QE live. Select the correct character. And of course, make sure you grab your string from SimC in the game. Yeah. So, back to this. You're going to go to Top Gear, import SimC right here. Submit. All right. The only thing I wish I could do here, by the way, guys, the guys, you know, in charge of QE, it would be really cool if there's a way to consider a higher item level. Am I? I'm pretty sure there's a way. No? I thought there was. Maybe I'm thinking about raid bots. Anyway, so we're pretty much, yeah, we have all the gear selected that's available to us. So it's telling us to choose the cloak. If we did not choose the cloak, we'd just be losing 10 HPS, which is not that much. If we kept the cloak and kept our cloak, you know, the one that we have on, and then grab the 200 gloves. 200, you lose 31 HPS. But if you bring it up to like 20 item, 20 item levels higher, that's probably a good deal. Yeah? What do you think? Wasn't there something here? I gotta quick year compare. Is this? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. This is it. This is it. So, hopefully I could use this flesh fused crushers. What am I which one am I wearing right now? Mastery the crit haste ones? Hopefully oop, hold on. We're gonna go with gloves. Let's just try this. Let's go up to 220. No socket, cause we don't we don't have any of that. So we can add that. Um yeah, so we added that right here. Yeah, right there. And it should have added the 226 cape. So yeah, this is actually a good way to see if it's like worth upgrading it with your valor points. So if you read it or here at the question mark how to use, it says quick compare allows you to compare items one by one. The score is automatically shown in the top right corner in yellow, and items are ordered by strength. You can add items manually using the drop downs below or all at once using a string from the SimC add-on. So yeah, the 220, if I were to upgrade my 200s, I would get 95 points. So you gain what, 14 points just for the upgrade. And let's look at the cloak. The new cloak you get 68. So if I'm correct, it looks like you get more value out of these guys. The gloves. Yeah? If I'm like looking at this because crit mastery, sure. Yeah, those are great. But I'm looking at that verse haste. I'm looking at that juicy verse haste. I'm always into that. Yeah, so sorry, I don't know if I'm much help with this part of the tool, the quick compare. Hopefully I'm interpreting this correctly. But let's see how much valor points I have. Whoa, I have a lot. But I was actually saving for a weapon since I didn't get a weapon in the vault. Yeah, I was gonna try to do like a 15 and try to get a weapon because the weapons are so expensive to upgrade. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, I don't like the idea of losing haste and verse. Honestly, as much as this cloak is probably really pretty. Whoa. Nah, it's not even. Doesn't even match. But yeah, I'm just saying. It's not appealing. Just, you know what? This is what I'm. This is what I'm here for. What I'm here for is to show you my thought process of why I would choose an item 200 over 226. Because if I have the resources, I could turn this into 220 with better stats or my preference. Or, you know. Yeah, let's just select that. Same would go for like, let's say I did some PvP and my rating was, not high. So if I did have like 226 from Mythic Dungeons and then I had like a 200 or 207 or whatever based on my rating, I would probably choose the PvP, the lower item level one, because I know I could probably, if I tried really hard, I could get the better stats and upgrade. Yeah, let's just choose these gloves. Select reward and Mythic Theater of Pain. So yeah, so far I have a different key for every character. By the way, get Astral Keys. It's such a great add-on. I have a different key. Large selection of keys on my characters so far. Um, Ashla keys, by the way, is anytime you see someone in the group type in I keys or exclamation point keys, it'll just announce all the keys you have if you have the add-on. So it's really cool. You don't have to like, oh yeah, guys, what keys do you guys have? And it'll just announce it for you in the party or whatever chat. Alright, so last but not least, we got our little priest lady here who did only one key for Vault last week. And don't mind the transmog because I just turned into a night fae last week. I was Venthyr, so you know, sorry, my Venthyr friends. I really loved Venthyr, but I wanted to test out Night Fae because I started playing Holy. But yeah, I have like no gear, by the way. This character's such a baby. I didn't touch this character after January. I didn't really do much. And I just logged on last week. Like the first time in a while. But yeah, since I'm here in my little Night Fae tree, home tree, whoa, I am a cat. Wow, meow. Cool, right? A kitty cat. Since I'm here, like I said, I would be efficient and pick up all the callings, any quests that I need.
Try not to die out there.
And yeah, I didn't do any of my command table. Usually I check my command table to see if I have any gold missions done or my soul ash missions done. That's just always something good to do passively. So yeah, let's just go to the Ring of Fates and Oribos and check out our good vault. Always check your loot spec. Always check your loot spec. Check what you were kind of looking forward to getting. If I remember correctly, I did a Plaguefall 15 last week, and Plaguefall, it's always a good idea just to look at what drops before you commit to your loot spec. Your damaging abilities have a chance to conjure I don't know, maybe? That should I set it to shadow just so I have something cool like that? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, whatever. I know there's a likelihood that you get something completely unrelated to the dungeon you just did. Oh, what? Wow. Can you believe that? Can you guys believe that? I got a weapon on this character. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow, this is the luckiest character. Here we go. 226. Weapon. Bam! 3 item levels increased. Just like that. So we're gonna set that to holy. Also, rule of thumb. Always, if you're, able to afford it, have this backup of enchants in your inventory. You never know. But, the only enchant in my bags is superior dodge. Increase your dodge by 4. I don't know why I have it in my bags. It's really random. Probably because I was trying to sell it at some point. No one wants Doge. Doge stonks. Better go up higher and higher. Come on. But yeah, that pretty much it. I'm gonna go enchant this lovely staff I just got on my little priest. But yeah. Celestial guidance. Oops. Very cheap enchant right here. Buy 2 because you know what? It's cheap. And I'll have a backup if something else ever drops. And they... Okay. Yeah. This has been my weekly unboxing video. Lots of fun times, lots of adventure. Just opening your box and see what you get in it. Christmas every week. Or uh any other holiday that you just get presents for. It's like my birthday, your birthday every week. How about that? No, people, what? Not everyone likes their birthday. Enough with the analogies and comparisons. Just enjoy what you get, even if it's a piece of crap in your vault. Yep, that's it. That's my video, guys. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.